played my heart like a fragile violin. Gentle touch, every note drew me in. But underneath the melody, a shadow in your eyes. Now I understand the harmony was wrapped in quiet lies. You said I was your only song, the one you play your whole life long. But all the while you wrote a different score for someone else outside the door. On the cello of lies, every string is a broken goodbye. Every bow that you drew across my trust turned our love into dust. Now the music has died, but the echo still rings in my mind. I believed every note in your disguise till I heard the truth in the cello of lies. Messages at midnight, you said we're just a friend. Perfume on your jacket, you could never quite defend. You changed the key, you changed the tune, you changed the way you smiled. But I pretended not to hear the dissonance the whole while. I told myself I'd play along, afraid of facing what was wrong. But silence grew between our hands, no room for us in all your plans. On the cello of lies, every string is a broken goodbye. Every bow that you drew across my trust turned our love into dust. Now the music has died, but the echo still rings in my mind. I believed every note in your disguise till I heard the truth in the cello of lies. Tonight I'll put this instrument back in its case. I won't let your false chords take up any more space. I'll write a new song with a clearer, brighter tone, where honesty and kindness are the only notes I own. Goodbye to the cello of lies, I'm done with your dark lullabies. I'll compose something real beneath a softer sky, where my heart can finally fly. Let your memory fade like a soundtrack to a forgotten play. I'm stepping off this stage with open eyes, no more bleeding to the cello of lies. Streetlights flicker on, the city starts to glow. I walk the same old path where we used to go. Messages I didn't send are burning in my hand. Your name is like a secret only I still understand. I write I miss you, then delete. The words keep circling on repeat in every corner of my mind. Your shadows never far behind. Twilight kept your name hanging softly in the haze. Every 6/8 heartbeat falls in our familiar ways. If I call you in my head, will you hear the words I said? Or am I whispering to memories that I can't reclaim? the twilight keeps your name. Cafes close the curtains, chairs are turned around, but in my chest the echo of your laughter still resounds. I see you on the crosswalk, just a stranger passing by. I know it's not you really, but I still avert my eyes. I thought the time would dry the rain, but some storms never leave the brain. Each gentle drizzle on my skin feels like you brushing past again. Twilight kept your name hanging softly in the haze. Every 6/8 heartbeat falls in our familiar ways. If I call you in my head, will you hear the words I said, or am I whispering to memories that I can't reclaim? Maybe someday when the evening comes, I'll only hear the city drums. I won't be searching in the sky for all the why and every why. But tonight, the twilight keeps your name written in a softer flame. I'll let my heart remember you and not accept the blame. When the darkness gently grows and the final daylight goes, I'll breathe you out and thank you for the love that couldn't stay. And let the twilight fade your name away. Away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I count the beats again. Watching as the raindrops draw your name across the pane. You're packing up your sweater, saying we'll be better off. I swallow all my questions down with one small broken cough. You move in slow motion, but the moment's coming fast. I wish that I could hold this bar and make it always last. But love is not a metronome that listens when we plead. It follows its own rhythm and it's walking out on me. So I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Let the sorrow fall between the lines. Every measure, every sigh carries one more soft goodbye. When the strings begin to intertwine, I'll release your hand from mine. We were never meant to last beyond this rhyme. So I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Your footsteps on the wooden floor, a slowly fading drum. Our pictures on the hallway walls stare back and come undone. You leave your key upon the shelf we bought that summer night. Now everything we built is disappearing from my sight. I thought the tempo of our hearts would keep us dancing in the dark, but somewhere in the autumn wind we lost the will to start again. So I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Let let the sorrow fall between the lines. Every measure, every sigh carries one more soft goodbye. When the strings begin to intertwine, I'll release your hand from mine. We were never meant to last beyond this rhyme, so I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Maybe someday, on another day, we'll hear this song and smile, not walk away. We'll nod our heads and both agree we played it as well as we could be. Now I say goodbye in 6/8 time, letting go of what was yours and mine, as the final chord subsides and the autumn evening hides all the tears that I could never show. In this gentle falling glow, I will breathe you out and keep my head held high, whispering goodbye in 6/8 time. You played my heart like a fragile violin, gentle touch, every note drew me in. But underneath the melody, a shadow in your eyes. And now I understand the harmony was wrapped in quiet lies. You said I was your only song, the one you play your whole life long. But all the while you wrote a different score for someone else outside the door. On the cello of lies, every string is a broken goodbye. Every bow that you drew across my trust turned our love into dust. Now the music has died, but the echo still rings in my mind. I believed every note in your disguise till I heard the truth in the cello of lies. Messages at midnight, you said we're just a friend. Perfume on your jacket, you could never quite defend. You changed the key, you changed the tune, you changed the way you smile. But I pretended not to hear the dissonance the whole while. I told myself I'd play along, afraid of facing what was wrong. But silence grew between our hands, no room for us and all your plans. On the cello of lies, every string is a broken goodbye. Every bow that you drew across my trust turned our love into dust. Now the music has died, but the echo still rings in my mind. I believed every note in your disguise till I heard the truth in the cello of lies. Tonight I'll put this instrument back in its case. I won't let your false chords take up any more space. I'll write a new song with a clearer, brighter tone, where honesty and kindness are the only notes I own. Goodbye to the cello of lies, I'm done with your dark lullabies. I'll compose something real beneath the softest sky, where my heart can finally fly. Let your memory fade like a soundtrack to a forgotten play. I'm stepping off this stage with open eyes. chairs are filled, the other half is blue. The waiter asks if someone else will join me here tonight. I smile and say they're on their way, but you are out of sight. I trace your name in water rings, while quiet flutes and soft strings sing. Of all the nights we used to share, of all the times you should be there. It's a table for one and you. Even if you're just a ghost in view, I still pour the second glass, still wait for you to pass through the doorway like you always used to do. In this little cafe light, I keep you sitting by my side. Though the world says we are through, it's still a table for one and you. The candles flicker like the doubts that danced inside your eyes. I wonder when you first decided to start telling lies. You said you'd meet me Friday night and talk it through at last, but Friday came and went, and now you're part of someone's past. I'm holding on to memories like sugar packets, sweet and free. They melt away, they disappear, but still I wish that you were here. It's a table for one and you. Even if you're just a ghost in view, I still pour the second glass, still wait for you to pass through the doorway like you always used to do. In this little cafe light, I keep you sitting by my side. Though the world says we are through, it's still a table for one and you. Someday I'll ask for just one chair, I'll stop pretending you're still there. But for tonight I'm not that strong, so let me live inside our song. At this table for one and you, I'll make a quiet truce with the truth. I will toast to what we had, both the good and all the bad. Then I'll finally let the empty seat be new. When the last note disappears and the night dries all my tears, I'll stand up and make it through. From a table for one and you. Clocks ring and people rush, but I am standing still in the doorway where you left me, fighting with my will. You said we'll talk tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. Now every tick and every talk is whispering your name. Friends all say to move along, change the station, change the song. But no matter what I do, every melody finds you. There was a moment when time held its breath. The second you walked away, nothing moved and nothing left. I'm frozen in that frame, calling out your name while the world keeps turning on without stuck where time held its breath. I watch the seasons come and go outside my window pane. Spring to summer, fall to snow, but I remain the same. Your toothbrush in the bathroom, your mug upon the shelf, I keep them all like souvenirs of someone I once was myself. I know I should be letting go, but healing always moves too slow. So I'll be gentle with my heart and learn to breathe while torn apart. There was a moment when time held its breath. The second you walked away, nothing moved, nothing left. I'm frozen in that frame, calling out your name while the world keeps turning on without regret. I'm stuck where time held its breath. Someday the clocks inside my chest will find a calmer kind of rest, and I will step outside this scene to write a new and softer dream. Till then I'll honor when time held its breath. I'll love the girl who stayed behind, who gave her very best. I'll turn the pain to grace, let tears fall from my face, and when at last I take my very first free step, time will exhale its breath. Time will exhale its breath. Your name lights up my phone, I feel my heartbeat race. But then I realize it's only someone's screenshot in this place. Friends ask me how you've been, I smile and change the theme, because you only live here now inside a half-remembered dream. I used to say it every day, your name in every word I pray. Now it's a sound I rarely make, too fragile for my lips to break. There's a silence after your name, where laughter used to chase the rain, where every room was filled with how we felt and all the love we never dealt. There's an echo I can't tame, but I'm learning I'm not to blame for choosing to step forward, even if it's not the same. In the silence after your name, I passed the park bench where you swore you'd never go, without my hand inside your hand, without my head upon your coat. But promises are like the leaves that gather in the street. They swirl and fly away before they ever reach our feet. For a while I tried to call it fate, to keep the hope from turning late, but all the clocks inside my chest said letting go is sometimes best. There's a silence after your name, where laughter used to chase the rain, where every room was filled with how we felt and all the love we never dealt. There's an echo I can't tame, but I'm learning I'm not to blame So in the silence after your name, I'll plant a seed inside the frame of everything we couldn't keep alive. I'll let a different garden thrive. And if I hear it once again, from strangers or from passing friends, I'll learn to thank the love that taught me how to face the pain, then return to my own life after your name. You sat across the table, staring at your hands. Silence filled the spaces where we used to laugh and plan. Steam rose from the coffee, but your eyes were turning cold. I knew right in that moment our story had been told. You said maybe we just grew apart somehow, but every word felt heavier than my heart could allow. I held the cup to hide the shaking of my lips, tasting all the memories in every little sip. This is the last sip of you, fading like the morning view, bittersweet and gentle as the sun begins to move. I'm letting go of all we knew. In this quiet cafe, I'll drink you down and leave you in the afternoon. Goodbye, my almost forever. Goodbye, my last sip of you. Your laughter in the corners, your jacket on the chair, they linger in the shadows like you're still standing there. The barista plays our song, but you don't seem to mind. Maybe I'm the only one still living in that time. You said we'll be alright, we'll still be friends, but I could hear the closing of a door that never mends. I stirred the coffee, drawing circles till they blurred, drowning all the things I never said in just one word. This is the last sip of you, fading like the morning view, bittersweet and gentle as the sun begins to move. I'm letting go of all we knew. In this quiet cafe, I'll drink you down and leave you in the afternoon. Goodbye, my almost forever. Goodbye, my last sip of you. If love was on the menu, we ordered all too fast. Now all that's left is empty cups and questions from the past. But someday I'll remember this with softer, kinder eyes, a golden ray of sunlight in a sky that never cries. This is the last sip of you, softly turning into blue. But somewhere in my chest a gentle warmth is shining through. I'm letting go of all we knew, like coffee stains that fade from view. I'll stand and walk away into a world that feels brand new. Goodbye, my almost forever. Goodbye. laughter melted into mine like colors on the sun. We sat beside the river where the city starts to glow. You told me all your secret fears, and I said, me too, you know. The world was rushing far below, but on that hill time moved so slow. The clouds were painted gold and blue, like they were falling just for you. There's a warm sunset over you, wrapping every scar in gentle hues. All the loneliness you've carried, all the pain you never showed, let me hold it with you till it finally lets go. If the daylight slips from view, I'll stay in every shade with you. We'll turn our broken pieces into something soft and new, under this warm sunset over you. You said you'd been abandoned by the people you loved most, so every time you start to care, you turn into a ghost. But as the evening breeze grew mild and city lights turned on, you let your head fall on my shoulder till the sadness felt half gone. I know I can't erase your past, can't promise every dawn will last, but hand in hand we'll face the night and paint it with our borrowed light. There's a warm sunset over you, wrapping every scar in gentle hues. All the loneliness you've carried, all the pain you never showed, let me hold it with you till it finally lets go. If the daylight slips from view, I'll stay in every shade with you. We'll turn our broken pieces into something soft and new, under this warm sunset over you. When darkness tries to take its hold, we'll keep the sky inside our souls. A quiet glow, a hidden flame, will whisper light into your name. So when tomorrow feels too cold and all your stories go untold, just close your eyes and I'll be sitting right beside you too, under this warm sunset over you. Under this warm sunset over you. Snowflakes on your lashes, trembling in the dark. Footprints in the quiet street, like echoes of your heart. You held my hands inside your coat, afraid to let me go. But in your eyes I saw a truth that you could never show. We circled round the question, like dancers out of time, afraid that if we spoke it, we'd cross a fragile line. So we danced the waltz of our last winter small steps from love to cold surrender, round and round the frozen ground to an unforgiving sound. Oh, it's crying softly in the center of the waltz of our last winter. The cafe by the corner glowed with yellow light. We watched the couples laughing there, so warm against the night. You said you'll find somebody who can love you more than me. Your breath was shaking as you tried to set my heart free. I wanted to deny it, to hold you through the storm, but love that's slowly dying can never keep us warm. So we danced the waltz of our last winter, 3 small steps from love to cold surrender, round and round the frozen ground to an unforgiving sound. Violins and flutes became the splinter in the waltz of our last winter. Someday when the snow has melted from this town, we'll think about the night we gently put each other down. Not villains or heroes, just 2 souls who tried their best, who chose to let go softly so our hearts could finally rest. Now I hear the waltz of our last winter, in memories that softly grow much kinder. We were young and we were brave to walk away from what we gave, leaving footprints fading, growing thinner in the waltz of our last winter. Leaves are falling on the sidewalk where we used to meet. October painted all the city under fragile feet. You were holding out your sweater, wrapping me in gold, saying we'd stay together until we both grew old. But seasons change and hearts grow tired, dreams burn out, lose their fire. I watched you drift like smoke into the open sky, never said a real goodbye. Autumn wind will carry us, all our promises and dust, whispered words and fragile love we couldn't build enough. If we ever meet again on a different fallen branch, maybe we'll be strong enough to hold what slipped from us. Till then, the autumn wind will carry us. Coffee cups and frozen hands, we laughed the cold away. But somewhere in your distant eyes, I saw you fade to gray. You said you needed something more than what I had to give. I guess you needed freedom just to feel the need. feels right, and our hearts have healed in time. Maybe we will find each other standing in the dust. Till then, the autumn wind will carry us. One, two, three, four, five, six. I count the beats again, watching as the raindrops draw your name across the pane. You're packing up your sweater, saying we'll be better off. I swallow all my questions down with one small broken cough. You move in slow motion, but the moments come in fast. I wish that I could hold this bar and make it always last. But love is not a metronome that listens when we plead. It follows its own rhythm, and it's walking out on me. So I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Let the sorrow fall between the lines. Every measure, every sigh carries one more soft goodbye. When the strings begin to intertwine, I'll release your hand from mine. We were never meant to last beyond this rhyme. So I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Your footsteps on the wooden floor, a slowly fading drum. Our pictures on the hallway wall stare back and come undone. You leave your key upon the shelf we bought that summer night. Now everything we built is disappearing from my sight. I thought the tempo of our hearts would keep us dancing in the dark, but somewhere in the autumn wind we lost the will to start again. So I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Let the sorrow fall between the lines. Every measure, every sigh carries one more soft goodbye. When the strings begin to intertwine, I'll release your hand from mine. We were never meant to last beyond this rhyme. So I'll say goodbye in 6/8 time. Maybe someday, on another day, we'll hear the song and smile, not walk away. We'll nod our heads and both agree we played it as well as we could be. Now I say goodbye in 6/8 time, letting go of what was yours and mine as the final chord subsides and the autumn evening hides all the tears that I could never show. In this gentle falling glow, I will breathe you out and keep my head held high, whispering goodbye in 6/8 time. Snowflakes on your lashes trembling in the dark. Footprints in the quiet street like echoes of your heart. You held my hands inside your coat, afraid to let me go. But in your eyes I saw a truth that you could never show. We circled around the question like dancers out of time, afraid that if we spoke it, we'd cross a fragile line. So we danced the waltz of our last winter, 3 small steps from love to cold surrender, round and round the frozen ground to an unforgiving sound. Opus crying softly in the center of the waltz of our last winter. The cafe by the corner glowed with yellow light. We watched the couples laughing there, so warm against the night. You said you'll find somebody who can love you more than me. Your breath was shaking as you tried to set my heart free. I wanted to deny it, to hold you through the storm, but love that's slowly dying can never keep us warm. So we danced the waltz of our last winter, 3 small steps from love to cold surrender, round and round the frozen ground to an unforgiving sound. Violins and flutes became the splinter in the waltz of our last winter. Someday when the snow has melted from this town, we'll think about the night we gently put each other down. Not villains or heroes, just 2 souls who tried their best, who chose to let go softly so our hearts could finally rest. Now I hear the waltz of our last winter in memories that softly grow much kinder. We were young and we were brave to walk away from what we gave, leaving footprints fading, growing thinner in the waltz of our last winter. Street lights flicker on, the city starts to glow. I walk the same old path where we used to go. Messages I didn't send are burning in my hand. Your name is like a secret, only I still understand. I write I miss you, then delete. The words keep circling on repeat. In every corner of my mind, your shadow's never far behind. Twilight kept your name hanging softly in the haze. 6/8 heartbeat falls in our familiar ways. If I call you in my head, will you hear the words I said? Or am I whispering to memories that I can't reclaim while the twilight keeps your name? Cafes close the curtains, chairs are turned around, but in my chest the echo of your laughter still resounds. I see you on the crosswalk, just a stranger passing by. I know it's not you really, but I still avert my eyes. I thought that time would dry the rain, but some storms never leave the brain. Each gentle drizzle on my skin feels like you brushing past again. Twilight kept your name hanging softly in the haze. Every 6/8 heartbeat falls in our familiar ways. If I call you in my head, will you hear the words I said? Or am I whispering to memories that I can't reclaim while the twilight keeps your name? Maybe someday when the evening comes, I'll only hear the city drums. I won't be searching in the sky for all the why and every why. But tonight the twilight keeps your name written in a softer flame. I'll let my heart remember you and not accept the blame. When the darkness gently grows and the final daylight goes, I'll breathe you out and thank you for the love that couldn't stay. And let the twilight fade your name away. I booked a table by the window just for me and you, but only half the chairs are filled, the other half is blue. The waiter asks if someone else will join me here tonight. I smile and say they're on their way, but you are out of sight. I trace your name in water rings while quiet flutes and soft strings sing of all the nights we used to share, of all the times you should be there. It's a table for one and you, even if you're just a ghost in view. I still pour the second glass, still wait for you to pass through the doorway like you always used to do. In this little cafe light, I keep you sitting by my side. Though the world says we are through, it's still a table for one and you. The candles flicker like the doubts that danced inside your eyes. I wonder when you first decided to start telling lies. You said you'd meet me Friday night and talk it through at last, but Friday came and went, and now you're part of someone's past. I'm holding on to memories like sugar packets, sweet and free. They melt away, they disappear, but still I wish that you were here. It's a table for one and you, even if you're just a ghost in view. I still pour the second glass, still wait for you to pass through the doorway like you always used to do. In this little cafe light, I keep you sitting by my side. Though the world says we are through, it's still a table for one and you. Someday I'll ask for just one chair, I'll stop pretending you're still there. Before tonight I'm not that strong, so let me live inside our song. At this table for one and you, I'll make a quiet truce with the truth. I will toast to what we had, both the good and all the bad. Then I'll finally let the empty seat be new. When the last note disappears and the night dries all my tears, I'll stand up and make it through. From a table for one and you. Your name lights up my phone, I feel my heartbeat race. But then I realize it's only some old screenshot in this place. Friends ask me how you've been, I smile and change the theme. Because you only live here now inside a half-remembered dream. I used to say it every day, your name in every word I'd pray. Now it's a sound I rarely make, too fragile for my lips to break. There's a silence after your name, where laughter used to chase the rain, where every room was filled with how we felt and all the love we never dealt. There's an echo I can't tame, but I'm learning I'm not to blame for choosing to step forward, even if it's not the same. In the silence after your name, I passed the park bench where you swore you'd never go, without my hand inside your hand, without my head upon your coat. But promises are like the leaves that gather in the street. They swirl and fly away before they ever reach our feet. For a while I tried to call it fate, to keep the hope from turning late. But all the clocks inside my chest said letting go is sometimes best. There's a silence after your name, where laughter used to chase the rain, where every room was filled with how we felt and all the love we never dealt. There's an echo I can't tame, but I'm learning I'm not to blame for choosing to step forward, even if it's not the same. In the silence after your name, in the silence after your name. One day I'll say it with a smile, a story from a distant mile. You were a chapter in my book, not every tear deserves a hug. So in the silence after your name, staring at your hand. Silence filled the spaces where we used to laugh and plan. Steam rose from the coffee, but your eyes were turning cold. I knew right in that moment our story had been told. You said, maybe we just grew apart somehow. But every word felt heavier than my heart could allow. I held the cup to hide the shaking of my lips, tasting all the memories in every little sip. This is the last sip of you, fading like the morning view, bittersweet and gentle as the sun begins to move. I'm letting go of all we knew in this quiet cafe hue. I'll drink you down and leave you in the afternoon. Goodbye, my almost forever. Goodbye, my last sip of you. Your laughter in the corners, your jacket on the chair, they linger in the shadows like you're still standing there. The barista plays our song, but you don't seem to mind. Maybe I'm the only one still living in that time. You said, we'll be alright, we'll still be friends, but I could hear the closing of a door that never mends. I stirred the coffee, drawing circles till they blurred, drowning all the things I never said in just one word. This is the last sip of you, fading like the morning view, bittersweet and gentle as the sun begins to move. I'm letting go of all we knew in this quiet cafe hue. I'll drink you down and leave you in the afternoon. Goodbye, my almost forever. Goodbye, my last sip of you. If love was on the menu, we ordered all too fast. Now all that's left is empty cups and questions from the past. But someday I'll remember this with softer, kinder eyes, a golden ray of sunlight in a sky that never cries. This is the last sip of you, softly turning into blue, but somewhere in my chest a gentle warmth is shining through. I'm letting go of all we knew, like coffee stains that fade from view. I'll stand and walk away into a world that feels brand new. Goodbye, my almost forever. Goodbye, my last sip of you. Alarm clocks ring and people rush, but I am standing still in the doorway where you left me, fighting with my will. You said, we'll talk tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. Now every tick and every talk is whispering your name. Friends all say to move along, change the station, change the song, but no matter what I do, every melody finds you. There was a moment when time held its breath, The second you walked away, nothing moved, nothing left. I'm frozen in that frame, calling out your name while the world keeps turning on without regret. I'm stuck where time held its breath. I watch the seasons come and go outside my window pane. Spring to summer, fall to snow, but I remain the same. Your toothbrush in the bathroom, your mug upon the shelf, I keep them all like souvenirs of someone I once was myself. I know I should be letting go, but healing always moves too slow. So I'll be gentle with my heart and learn to breathe while torn apart. There was a moment when time held its breath. The second you walked away, nothing moved, nothing left. I'm frozen in that frame, calling out your name while the world keeps turning on without regret. I'm stuck where time held its breath. Someday the clocks inside my chest will find a calmer kind of rest, and I will step outside this scene to write a new and softer dream. Till then I'll honor when time held its breath. I'll love the girl who stayed behind, who gave her very best. I'll turn the pain to grace, let tears fall from my face, and when at last I take my very first free step, time will exhale its breath. Beneath an orange sky, the day was almost done. Your laughter melted into mine like colors on the sun. We sat beside the river where the city starts to glow. You told me all your secret fears and I said me too, you know. The world was rushing far below, but on that hill time moved so slow. The clouds were painted gold and blue, like they were falling just for you. There's a warm sunset over you, wrapping every scar in gentle hues. All the loneliness you've carried, all the pain you never showed, let me hold it with you till it finally lets go. If the daylight slips from view, I'll stay in every shade with you. We'll turn our broken pieces into something soft and new, under this warm sunset over you. You said you've been abandoned by the people you love most, so every time you start to care, you turn into a ghost. But as the evening breeze grew mild and city lights turned on, you let your head fall on my shoulder till the sadness felt half gone. I know I can't erase your past, can't promise every dawn will last, but hand in hand we'll face the night and paint it with our borrowed light. There's a warm sunset over you, to your name. So when tomorrow feels too cold and all your stories go untold, just close your eyes and I'll be sitting right beside you too, under this warm sunset over you. Leaves are falling on the sidewalk where we used to meet. October painted all the city under fragile feet. You were holding out your sweater, wrapping me in gold, saying we'd stay together until we both grew old. But seasons change and hearts grow tired, dreams burn out, lose their fire. I watched you drift like smoke into the open sky, never said a real goodbye. Autumn wind will carry us, all our promises in dust, whispered words and fragile love we couldn't build enough. If we ever meet again on a different fallen branch, maybe we'll be strong enough to hold what slipped from us. Till then the autumn wind will carry us. Coffee cups and frozen hands, we laughed the cold away. But somewhere in your distant eyes I saw you fade to grey. You said you needed something more than what I had to give. I guess you needed freedom just to feel the need to live. Now every street and every tree still sings your name in minor key, but I can feel the distance growing day by day. You're already far away. Autumn wind will carry us, all our promises in dust, whispered words and fragile love we couldn't build enough. If we ever meet again on a different fallen branch, maybe we'll be strong enough to hold what slipped from us. Till then the autumn wind will carry us. Some memories turn to rain, some turn to fire, some remain, but ours will be a rustling sound of leaves that never touch the ground. Autumn wind will carry us through the nights we used to trust, through the lonely mornings when I miss the both of us. If someday the breeze feels